Good evening, YouTube and StreamYard fans. This is Philip Reynolds, and I'm about halfway finished with my season one YouTube league, uh, basically fantasy football league, and I've already been creating and thinking of season two. Um, and in addition to the teams that already are in that I already have. I have an American division and a European division. I've created the following: a Canadian division and what I call as a world division. Um, and what I'll have is I'll have the American division play the Canadian division, and the European division will play the world division. And whoever wins, and I'll use a 16 team schedule, and it has a basically an A schedule for even years and a B schedule for odd years type thing. Um, and basically, the first time America will play Canada, and I don't know what will happen in the second years. I think what I'll do is I kind of alternate where America plays Canada, Europe plays the world, and then the next time America will play Europe, and Canada will play the world, and then finally America will play the world, and Europe will play Canada type thing. So it'll be basically a three way type of I can do it kind of three different ways type thing. Um, but we already have Vegas, Richmond, Cleveland, Jacksonville in the American division. In Europe, we have France, Turkey, Athens, and Guinness for our European division. And new for next year, we have Canadian division, and I'm giving Dave Garner the Montreal Mounties. My friend, a couple of these are people I know from church. Chad Riley, a friend from church, is getting the Toronto Raptors, and I know um, I'm stealing that from NBA basketball, but I still like that name. So I thought Toronto Raptors fit. My friend JT from church is going to be getting the Ottawa Otters, and my friend Sean Sims is going to get the Calgary Forest Rangers, and that will be the Canadian division. The World Division, Doc Sims is going to be going to Africa and taking care of the Kenyan Rhinos. Paul Govier will go to Venezuela and take care of the Venezuelan Vultures. Our Red Sox fan is going to go to Mexico, and he's going to take care of the Mexico City Aztecs. And my another friend of mine from my Inside Pitch League, Joe Ingersoll, will go to Hong Kong and take care of the Hong Kong Samurais. And that's my expansion for next season. What I will do though is the champion from the first season will be prolific, and the loser from season one will be semi-prolific. And then I'm going to go back to after that's done, which is the first step when you create a team is doing the prolific stuff. Then I'm going to go and create the stuff from scratch for all the other teams. I'm going to basically be starting over basically from scratch, like it's the first season. Um, I have not come up with um, I have not come up with head coach, the head coaches or anything from for my friends in that. Um, so it'll depend. Um, I just right now I was just tinkering and toying with expansion teams, and I originally was thinking four, but then I started writing down some of the names, and I got the idea of Canadian division and a world division, and I already have a European division, so I'm going to have um, basically two divisions, and each division will have four teams each. So there'll be basically a Division A, Division B type thing, um, and or basically a North and a South, or an East and probably East and West. And there'll be an East and West division. The East West would be Canada and America, and the West would be the European and the world type thing. And so you'd have an East West conference. I mean, you'd have an East conference and a West conference. Um, the America and Canada would be the East, and the European and the world would be the West type thing. Just some thoughts. Um, the next time I do play a fast drive game, sorry, I already had it and didn't notice it. Week 7 matchups, you have Cleveland versus Vegas, Jacksonville versus the Guinness Pub Crawlers. The French Tricycles are playing the Blue Crabs, and the Istanbul Camels will be playing the Richmond Racers. Um, when these games are played, that will be the end of the first half of the season. Um, right now, Vegas is in the top of the American division, five wins, one loss, and everybody else in that division is 3-3. Um, in the European division, Sean and his French tricycles are 4-2. Uh, the Camels, Chris Delaware's Camels, are 3-3. My friend Chris Hawes from Inside Pitch League, his team is 2-4, and my brother's Guinness Pub Crawlers are 1-5. Um, so when we finish week 7, we'll be halfway through the season, so to speak, and like I said, the winner will be prolific. The YouTube Bowl champion will be prolific, and the team with the worst record right now, which would stand to be my brother, would get the semi-prolific quality, and that's so that not necessarily have you know better, so that he might have a little bit better characteristics, and so that the team doesn't play the same way. And that's all I have for you right now. I hope you have a good weekend. I'm currently watching the opening ceremony of the Olympics on NBC. Um, really interesting and different. So if you're into the Olympics, turn on NBC. Also, you can catch some games in that on the USA Network. Right now, it's opening ceremonies, but if you want to catch some games, go to the USA Network. I think they have some. Um, well, let's check and see what they do have. Uh, they have mixed doubles curling on right now, and Switzerland is playing Sweden, and that's really interesting. And I think the ceremony has already been was already like done this morning, and I think the curling stuff is like being played right now. So just depends on what you want to watch and see and stuff like that. So until next time, guys, have a good night. Uh, just pretty much talking about expansion for season 2 of Fast Drive Football. Until next time, take care, guys.